When the project began, a refusal of time, working with Peter Galison, the scientist, and thinking about our relationship to time, it was one project. And at one stage I thought there might be an extended performance that goes over 3 months with actors and dancers performing every day. But then when I discovered that I was going to be in the performance myself, it became impossible to think of being so spread out in time. So then the project split into two. And there was always from that stage going to be one version which existed for performance and one version which existed as installation. In the studio, while making them, they were very close because it's the same space. Obviously, as they get finished, one exists in a museum and one exists in a theatre. But they both cover the same and they're very obviously closely interrelated. The one has to do with being immersed in it, in the installation, and the other has the distance of watching a performance. The one you hear the lecture very clearly in the performance. The other, there are fragments of a lecture if you want to hear them in the installation. So there are different opennesses obviously in an installation and fixednesses in a final performance. You can shape your own view of the installation. The performance is fixed for you. I think one of the things that dance does, in the same way that film does, but dance does it in a way even more clearly, is it demonstrates the world as process. That the whole point of a dance is the movement of a body from one position or one state into another. So the idea of the world as process rather than the world as fact is central to what dance can bring. In the same way that animation also is about making visible the passage of time. So that argument about not looking at the world as a series of facts, but as a series of unfoldings, something always transforming into something else. One certainty you have about the truth in the world becomes provisional and changed as time goes through, is certainly what film and dance does. I think contemporary art is, there are too many different kinds of contemporary art for that to be a question that interests me. What does contemporary art do? Contemporary art does whatever the galleries, institutions, museums, critics, writers, curators collectively do. One of the things that one can do as an artist is invite the world into your studio, in fragments, in pieces, take it apart, and then reconstitute it in different ways.
1823 and 34 seconds. 1823 and 38 seconds. 1823 and 42 seconds. 1823 and 46 seconds. 1823 and 58 seconds. 1823 and 50 seconds. 1823 and 58 seconds. 1824 and 2 seconds. 4 seconds. 7 seconds. 10 seconds. 13 seconds. 16 seconds. 18 seconds. 21 seconds. 26 seconds. 29 seconds. Seconds. 55 seconds.